I saw every moment of this film.
I am resident of Collinwood for YouTube. Joel Sades. That is my buddy Patrick McCray. That's my buddy Alan Gallant. We are here to review the movie Hard Rain, starring Morgan Freeman, Christian Slater, and Ashner is in this bad boy. Randy Quaid, Minnie Driver. There's a Betty White is in this damn thing. There's a who's who.
And Joel, this one really has to go out to the viewers, because I know that your audience has written in about this movie more than any other, demanding for years that you explore it. I'm glad that we're finally pleasing them.
This was the movie that set Randy Quaid off on the Star Whacker.
Did it really?
No, I don't know. It may have been. I have no idea.
Well, Randy Quaid's like later career is like a bit weird too, because he
got a bit weird.
Yeah.
When the shitter's full, the dead will walk the earth.
Yeah. Apparently, he's been seen at a couple of cons recently, and he
was in Louisville.
Very nice.
He was in Knoxville.
Very nice.
He was in Knoxville at Fanboy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So perhaps he has steadied himself a bit.
Cool. When did you guys first see this movie here, Hard Rain?
It must have been around 2000 for me. I think I saw it when it started running on cable.
Opening night. Opening night. You know, if there was, I tell you what, if there's a Minnie Driver film on, I was there.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. I saw this one in theaters myself. So it was really good.
When I first heard Minnie Driver, I thought she was going to be driving one of those tiny Shriner cars. Mm-hmm. I thought, and she would fit and be proportionate to it, but I was wrong.
Betty White was just all over the place in movies. I mean, she was in this. She was in Lake Placid with the crocodile.
Lake Placid, yeah.
I mean, she was everywhere, seemingly anyway. Golden Girls,
striptease,
Showgirls, right?
So she's just everywhere. Very funny.
She was supposed to play Nomi in Showgirls. I remember that one.
That's right. Madonna barely got the part away from her for Body of Evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! So Christian Slater here, he plays a bank guard, for those who don't know, and his uncle Charlie, played by Ed Astor, got him the job. So, and Ed Astor's a little grumpy here. I like his character, Charlie. He doesn't last too long, but you find out that Morgan Freeman and his band of merry crew are gonna rob the truck. What did you guys think of the plot here?
All Morgan wants is the money. That's what you got. All I want is the money. He makes sure that we know that. So he's still kind of a nice guy.
Yes.
This is how he wound up in jail from Shawshank Redemption. It's a prequel to Shawshank Redemption.
That's right. Mumbling something about pressure and time. But no money. The plot is pretty pedestrian. What elevates it for me, makes it more fun, is the actors playing the characters. The plot works because the workers do the job that they need to do. Morgan Freeman does a great job. He is who he is, and he's charismatic. And at this point in Christian Slater's career, he could do no wrong as the boy hero. He was good at that. He was really
well, a boy hero whose mother was the #1 casting agent in Hollywood. I mean, it didn't hurt.
No, it did not.
Mary Jo.
Yep. But he, fortunately for the rest of us, he actually had some talent. So, I enjoyed him in this movie. Obviously, Minnie Driver, with a jawline, the most erotic jawline in history. Love that girl. She's not a girl anymore. She's in her 50s, for God's sake. She's but she's great, and she started making films again. I think I don't think she ever completely went away from it, but she started to make higher profile films again, which is great because she's good.
Yeah.
I think the first time I saw her was probably because I think it was the first thing she did in the States. Actually, was Good Will Hunting. I think it was the first big thing she did in the States.
Oh, now hold on. Whoa. What year was this?
This was 98. Good Will Hunting was 96.
No.
Yeah, I know. It sucks, doesn't it?
Good Will
Almost
Hunting was
30 years ago.
96.
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting couldn't have been 96.
Yeah.
I defy you on that. Look it up.
All right, I
Because-
will.
Because Robin Williams got the Oscar that should have gone to Burt Reynolds. And that movie was released in 97.
Dun, dun. Yeah, you're right. 97.
Okay.
97. So it was shot in 96. I'll be willing to bet. Part of it was.
Yeah.
Anyway. But anyway, 97. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I just
So
want to make sure I had it right.
Minnie must have gone from this probably into. She may have had several projects going after Good Will Hunting because she was the face.
Yeah.
And she was really good in it. And she was everybody's girlfriend after that. I mean, for a long time. She was,
Yeah.
adorable
Good
and
Will Hunting was-
talented.
It was good. It was good. Good Will Hunting was nice because Robin Williams did a bold departure by playing a doctor who cried.
Yeah.
It was all he played for years.
I know, Patch Adams. Yes, we know the Patch Adams syndrome.
Yeah. Well, that.
By the way,
what
Patch
James
Adams, the
McCray-
real guy, he hated
Yeah.
that film.
Yeah,
Hated
that's-
that film.
What did he hate about it?
Everything. He
Really?
just absolutely hated everything about it. Yeah, he says this is not
Good for
what
him.
happened. This is not who I was or am. Yada yada. This is not how the hospital happened. None of it. He hated it.
Well, a movie I picked up the other day. I'd like to watch with you guys if you're ever interested, and that's The Hospital with George C. Scott and Diana Rigg.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that forever.
Yeah, I picked that up the other day. It was on sale. Patty Chayefsky's script.
It's a really good
It's a
script.
great
Yeah,
movie.
absolutely.
The Hospital. It's
But
really
that's
good.
redundant when you mention Patty Chayefsky and say it's a really
It's
good
true.
script.
It was his warm up to Network
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's very similar in a lot of ways.
It has that same sort of hard hitting,
Well, characters have
almost
a lot of monologues
claustrophobia
justifying
about it.
themselves and all
Yeah.
of that. No one would have in
Mhm.
real life, but it's so good.
It's excellent. It's excellent. I gotta go grab a water, guys. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's a dam in this movie and it's releasing water because the heavy hard rain is coming down. The town is flooding very quickly because of the dam having the release. So I mean, they were smart to make this a part of their plot too, not just the rain but the dam itself.
Now it's interesting, Julie. In the South, it was censored and dubbed. They called it the darn.
Really?
The darn broke. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't want
Oh.
to say the D word.
Oh my goodness. You have Christian Slater's character. He after his uncle was shot, he takes the money. And then you have a really great trace through water with boats. I mean, he hides it in a cemetery. Figured out who would look there.
Yes.
Well, when the water
that's
got
one of
high
the-
enough, it stopped being pedestrian
Yes.
because they couldn't walk.
Well, one of the things about this movie that is not pedestrian is the fact that they can't walk; they have to swim everywhere.
Yeah.
It's all waterborne, and it had to have been a miserable shooting experience. Being
if a movie ever needed
underwater
Esther
in the
Williams-
rain. That's why it's almost never done. It's just so miserable. But they do a good job.
Esther Williams. They should have starred Esther Williams and Patrick Duffy.
There you go. That's right. Man
All
from
swimming.
Atlantis and lady from your local pool.
That's right. That's right. Well, and then there was, of course, Victor Buono in Man from Atlantis, He's nothing. He's a star.
See, I think Victor Buono should have been in the great pool party film Cannonball. But no.
What did you guys think of Christian Slater as an action star?
Things happen to him,
He's
so
very functional.
he's fine, but he's less a man of action than having action happen to him, which is fine.
It's a real everyman kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. He's not Jason Statham, goes out of his way to do things.
No, Jason Statham again in one of those many parts written for Gene Wilder. Just imagine.
Jason Statham is Dr. Frankenstein.
No, seriously though, Slater was really about, because it was always featured kind of an everyman. It was always featured an everyman dragged into something against his will.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have laws or whatever.
Yeah. No, I have no beef with Christian Slater. He's usually cast pretty well in his milieu. So occasionally he's cast as a villain, but more often than not, he's cast as that kind of everyman type guy.
I think he's just such a likable character. He plays very likable characters, especially in Broken Arrow, and especially in this. I mean, you root for him pretty instantly because he's a very, in both movies, his character has very high morals.
He represents not just the law but justice of a sort. Like morality, ethics.
He plays decent characters.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I would say here, like, this movie is a lot different. Though the one similarity it has to Broken Arrow, it has a twist to it.
Yes.
I was not expecting Dennis Quaid to turn heel in this movie. That was a pleasant surprise when I first watched this. Because Morgan Freeman's character, it's like, okay, he says he just wants the money, but his guys are shooting. It's like, okay, there seems to be a confliction here.
There is, and he actually has some kind of morality, because he, like, when his crew first opens fire on the truck, he is ripped. I mean, he is really upset. So that he's not like this typical let's just blow our way through everything, and he wants the money, but he doesn't want to have to hurt anybody to get it. And he's got this crew that's half on the beam and half completely out of their minds. So he's, it's powder keg.
Yeah.
It is better than the Armando Santi remake of On the Beach. I'll say that. That's a horrible movie. If you ever get a chance to see it, don't.
But I will say this about Armando Santi: he made a great John Gotti. That's the good John Gotti film, not the John Travolta one.
Yeah. You want to see Armando Santi? Give me watch Judge Dredd.
There you go.
So, but this here, it was really shocking to see Morgan, because it's like, okay, Morgan Freeman, he's not a complete heel, but he's sort of in between. He's shades of gray. And the other twist of this movie, he knew Charlie. Charlie had planned the bank robbery with him. I think that was really shocking.
Yes,
that's nice. He's not a complete heel because he has soul. I get it, because it's part of the. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yes, and he has lasts, and he has. Yes, a good shoe has lasts as well. So.
Well, he's straight laced.
Tougher than leather.
There's a lot of tongue.
That's right. A sharp tongue. Oh.
Yeah, it was really shocking. It was shocking that Charlie helped plan the robbery. But it also made sense, because he did go for Christian Slater's son. He's like, no, don't shoot him.
He did, and
It's
he's also there's some foreshadowing in Charlie's lines about being bitter about having to do this job for so long to raise a family and doing all of that sort of thing, and
yeah.
telling the kid, "Oh, it's great. It's actually great that I have this job." And he says, "Nah, it's a shitty job. You know." So there's some bitterness there, just a little, but not enough to really make you suspect anything right away. So just to make you look back later and go, "Aha, that's why."
Yeah, Minnie Driver is really into her character is really interested in this movie because she's trying to keep the church from flooding, like all the.
She's a moral equal to Christian Slater's character too. She's moral.
Yeah, she is. She is. At first, too, Dennis Quaid's character is a good guy through a lot of this movie until he's like, you know what? I've had enough of it.
Yeah, and then he starts turning on the town and saying bad things about the town and what a bunch of crap it is and all this sort of thing. And then he pulls out a gun and starts shooting people. Yeah, the whole thing with the money in those bags, those bank bags, they look like saddle bags, kind of thing, which is pretty cool. I thought it was kind of hilarious that Brinks truck, that huge truck, only had like 10 little saddle bags of cash in it. That's all they picked up. Apparently, this is a very small town bank, doesn't have a lot of money, but enough to obviously stage a shootout underwater for. So.
I think it'd be great to have a scene where taking place in New York. I'm serious, take place in New York, where the guys open the bags and the blue explosive dye goes off in their faces. And so then to run, they hide out with Blue Man Group.
Right.
And they successfully get away.
Right. I hear there's this group over at this theater. Let's go.
Shave your heads. They're on stage with them. That's Blue Man Group's completely confused.
I know somebody, by the way, this is kind of an off thing, but somebody that was a member of the Blue Man crew. He was their wardrobe and one of their makeup people for years in Boston.
Did he have any interesting stories from backstage or anything?
She just says it's a scene. It's a weird scene because you got to be this character. So when they come in to get ready to go with their black turtlenecks and their the ball caps and all this sort of stuff that's going on, they just sort of stop talking. After after a few minutes in the chair, they stop talking and they start getting ready, getting in character, and so it's a different vibe. We because he's done tons of professional theaters, touring theaters. he was in the national tour of Come From Away as a wardrobe person, and another friend of mine was one of the standby actresses in it. So that was kind of cool. But so yeah, he's done a lot of different work, and that was a totally unique vibe because it's a totally unique.
It'd be good if we found out that someone from Blue Man Group, came in from a recent production of that championship season, and we see a scene from it where he's still a Blue Man.
Yeah.
And then doing the thing. I love that play.
Blue Man, coach.
Yeah.
Coach, oh my God.
Can you imagine?
What's you guys' favorite scene in this movie?
I really like the ending of it. I just it's weirdly feel good. It's weirdly feel good. I do enjoy the boat scenes, especially when they first start doing them, when it's really fresh. You're seeing these jet skis and the boats flying around and stuff like that. That's a lot of fun. This is kind of what this movie's about. So
I like the tension to the staircase sequence.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That was good. Well done.
Nice and tense. Yeah.
Yeah, well done. Very well done.
So there. I lost you. Are you still there?
I'm still here. Some of my favorite scenes are the jail sequence when he's explaining what happened to his partner. Another scene, before that, he gets hit over the head with a crucifix. I mean, a
Yes, he
giant
does.
crucifix.
That's how he meets
Mini
Minnie
Driver's
Driver's
character.
character.
And obviously, Betty White steals this movie. She's just hilarious.
Yeah, this was sort of a resurgence she had during Golden Girls, and she got some film work, and she was doing really well. And then after Golden Girls, she kind of receded until the SNL thing happened, and then it was like she never stopped until she dropped after that, which is fantastic because she was a treasure. I mean, she was great.
That's somebody who could have been a matriarch in a House of Dark Shadows. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I wrote a biography of Betty White.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wrote a biography of her in comic book form, and I'm still waiting to get paid, Darren.
Yeah.
We sold out in a day. Let me tell you about this. It was a back end deal in every sense.
Yes.
And that's where I took it. And I was told, well, it will only get paid if it goes into profit. Well, so far it's in multiple printings. They're one of their top sellers. The whole run ran out in less than 8 hours. The first run ran out in less than 8 hours, and it still somehow has not gone into profit.
Sounds like you're in the music business.
Yeah,
because that's the way the music business works. It's also the way the film business works. So, unless you have a good agent and a good lawyer,
and ask you to get paid.
Jesus.
Yeah. Write the title comics and ask me to get paid.
The interesting thing about Betty White, when she met Alan Ludden, they used to do plays together. And one of the places where they would come to on a semi-regular basis was Lakewood Theater in Skowhegan, Maine, which is where I did my internship as a professional technician. So they had their pictures plastered up, as on the wall of stars. But I remember stories about them, and apparently he proposed to her at Lakewood, which is also a summer colony.
That's great. So,
yeah, it was great stories. Great stories.
That's wonderful. That was a really nice love story with them.
Yep.
Yeah. There are many people who write stuff for comic. The guy who created Green Lantern did not get paid for years and went bankrupt. So
lovely stuff. Yeah, it happens in most of the high profile industries.
Yeah.
And it can happen. It doesn't happen so much in lit. I don't know why. Probably because there's so much work that goes into it that connects them to the copyright and rights. But it sure as hell happens, like you say, it happens in comic books. It happens in films. It doesn't happen so much in television because usually you're signing a labor contract in television, and you don't get points or get ripped off of points or any of that sort of thing. It can happen.
A lot of these other industries are more unionized. There's no real writer guild with comics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true.
WGA, they're going to make sure that doesn't happen to you.
And they're big. They're extremely strong in television, in particular, because there's a lot of writing. But the generating of writing is just unbelievable in television. They're for everything you see on television. 15 scripts have been written for pilots and shit. But they have to get paid for it.
This movie was directed by Michael Solomon, written by Graham Yost, produced by Ian Bruce, Mark Gordon, Gary Levinson. This was actually co-produced by Christian Slater.
Yes.
So
by this time he had some money in his bank.
Yes. Release dates for this: July 16th, 1998 in the United States, April 3rd, 1998 United Kingdom, April 6th, 1998 in Germany, May 29th, 1998 in Denmark, September 15th, 1998 in Japan.
Unfortunately, it flopped everywhere it went.
The budget for this was $7 million. The box office was 19.9 million. This
It
movie,
barely made its nut after advertising and everything else, but it was considered a flop
Good
at the time.
movie.
I think
I
that
think
still
it
is
probably made more money
that still
in
is more money.
cable,
Yeah.
and VHS or whatever,
Yeah. I
You know,
guarantee
that
you.
still is more money than Thunderbolts has made.
I guarantee you, this movie made its money back in DVD sales.
Oh, I'm sure it did, and like I say, it ran on cable for quite a little while too. It was one of those movies that it's packaged. It's an hour and a half long, a little more than an hour and a half long. It's perfect because then you can put a half hour worth of commercial.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
I give this movie a straight 10. It's entertaining as hell. I mean, so what do you guys give it?
I gave it an 8.
8. Yeah, I was about to say an 8. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a good movie. Solid B movie.
It's solid. It's solid. It could have a better script, but the script is elevated by the production and also the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy Quaid does a really good job of going from babyface to heel in this.
I have no complaints about Randy Quaid's acting. I've always enjoyed his acting. I thought he was a true professional.
My favorite Doc Holliday is his brother Dennis.
Oh, Dennis, fantastic as well.
Dennis is a very, very, very good actor. And boy, did he have a good year last year with The Substance.
Yes,
Rare appearance as the villain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. He doesn't do that. Although I think he'll do that more as he's aging because he can because people will see him that way. Say, you can do that.
Yeah.
As a younger man, he's very matinee idol, good looks, and so on. And more difficult to get cast that way.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys want to add before we go?
It's a solid movie.
For those of you who are Dark Shadows fans, I acquired a couple of new things. I got a full pack.
Oh, I got those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I also got this.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah. That cost me a chunk of change. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. He was selling it on eBay. And that was a great deal. Again, I got turned on to that through the Facebook page for Dark Shadows Collectibles, if anybody's interested in Dark Shadows Collectibles. That's a great, Jeff Kenny runs that, and it's a great little Facebook page.
Cool. But yeah, link to Alan Glant's YouTube channel. Colin's Port After Dark is going to be in the description box. Link to Patrick McCray's Dark Shadows Daybook Unbound is going to be in the description box. What do you guys want to do tomorrow night? Anything?
I'm open. We keep talking Ernest.
Well, let's watch Ernest Scared Stupid, and maybe one of us will get scared. Yeah, know what I mean, Vern? Know what I mean? We'll do Ernest Scared Stupid tomorrow night. So,
all right.
Let's wait. Tomorrow, Sunday. How about Monday? Can we do it Monday?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. Do that. 10:30. Normal time.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys Monday for Ernest Scared Stupid.
All right, Joel. Take care.
Take care, guys.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
Bye.